Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Wildcard Wednesday, and so far my Wednesday has been wild. I was up really late last night working away, and so I didn't get prepped for kind of this class, and so I was frantically scrambling this morning. So thank you for hanging in there, and because I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When you pop on, tell me where you're from. Say hello. If I haven't met you before, tell me a little something about yourself. Are you a card maker? Are you a scrapbooker? I don't know. Tell me anything you like. Today is, of course, Wild Card Wednesday. And so what that means is Jen is stressed because she isn't sure about what color combinations are going to happen. And silly me was not really thinking ahead when I did the challenge on Saturday. So the color challenge on Saturday was tell me the colors of your state or your provincial flag. And of course, not thinking that, they're very they're very dark. They're very odd. They're very a little different. So needless to say, today's cards were a little bit of a challenge, a bit of a challenge for me. Let's put it that way. But I think we're gonna be able to do this okay. I think it'll work. So let's just see here. They basically were in 3 categories. So I just kind of thought, okay, let's make different cards using these certain color combos. So if I go to let me see, this one. So basically, Julie's was red, whisper white, and navy, as was, basically Janet's red, blueberry, or navy, whisper white, but she had a little hit of crushed curry. And then Gina still, there again, had the white, red, and the blueberry. I have a little bit of blueberry bliss left, or blueberry bushel left, not a whole lot. Joanne's there again was real red, blueberry, and white. So we have that white, red, blue kind of feel. But Donna's was definitely different. Hers was shaded spruce, pool party, crushed curry, and black. So there we go. Let me see. Okay, I still have these combos correct. So when I dug out all of these combos, oh dear, come on, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, no, darn, too many buttons. Here, I'll get my face on here too. So we're gonna start off with Donna's, which was shaded spruce. Oh, I suppose just let me show you the combo here. Shaded spruce, pool party, crushed curry, and black. Suppose I use my black up. Let me just dig out this color for you. Okay, so here we go with these ones. This is kind of their color combo, which is kind of fun. However, what I did was I decided to add, which one is this? Yes. Balmy blue. I decided to throw in one extra color with the color combos to kind of make it easier for me, if you will. So that is one color combo we're going to work on first. The next color combo was definitely the Real Red, Whisper White, and I did Pacific Point. I figured that's kind of, kind of the color combo that we have going on here. But then, so once again, I'm going to throw in an extra color to make these combos. I'm throwing in Seaside Spray. Kind of mutes the colors as soon as you throw in kind of a little bit of a gray tone. So that's going to be our next color combo. Our last one is going to be the kind of combo with the red and the yellow, or the crushed curry kind of idea. So we have Night of Navy, Real Red, Whisper White, but we have a little bit, I actually used Daffodil Delight for this one. And you know what I added? Terracotta Tile. Okay, so that's going to be our last combo. What do you think? Talk about stressful, hey? Note to self, when I'm planning my color combo challenge, make sure that it coordinates maybe a little better with my stamp set. But that's okay. Gotta love these challenges. And you know what? This is getting us ready because I have something in the works that I'm hoping to next week do a preview of, and I think we'll have lots of fun with it. And it's kind of similar to this, so I think we'll have fun. All right, so the first card, of course, we're using the Honeybee bundle for these cards, just because that's the feature of the week. I know, right, Pat? Oh my goodness. Out of my comfort zone, for sure. So here's Donna's color combo that we're going to play around with here. So I decided to do a basic black card base, like so. And then I need to move over here so you can see better. So I'm in the right location. So my plan was to put a layer here of the shaded spruce. Okay, and then I had the pool party, so I decided to add a hit of it as well. Another layer. Do you see all the stuff I take out of the layers? Because you're not going to see them, right? So don't waste all this inside. Or well, you can if you want. If you're a millionaire and you go through, you have money to buy your paper, whatever, then you go for it. You just use it. But I know those layers aren't going to be seen, so I'm just going to kind of layer them up like so. And I thought, you know what, let's go off everything to the right bottom hand side. I decided to stamp the hive in Memento Black, kind of to tie it in with this black card base. And I already pre-cut it out with the coordinating dies that come here. And of course we have to add in our crushed curry because that's part of our combo. We have to use it in some way, shape, or form. So I thought, okay, let's just do some delicate, dainty flowers beside the hive. So there again, there are 2 flowers that come in this set. One going in each direction to make it simple, and they both have dies, which is great. Very economical, thank you. I call it cheap, but that's okay. That's a much nicer sound to it, isn't it? And then I'm thinking about putting this saying, so maybe I'll have to butt this down a little. I was going to put this saying, wishing you sunshine and happiness, like so, over top of the hive. And then of course there's these cute little hearts that are in the die set that I thought would be kind of cute. All right, so this is what this one's going to kind of come together as. Now I'm wondering about, I have a bunch of little bits and pieces. I don't know if I should, I could sprinkle some on here to kind of be the beehive look. In the blue background, I could add just, balmy blue, on balmy blue, flies, bees, pardon me, bees. Do we need to decorate the back? I don't know. Just something to think about. If you have some ideas, maybe spit them out. Love to hear them. So let's just get rolling. Anyways, we can kind of work on that layer as we go. So here, are you? Oh, what is emboss the? Oh, I like that idea. Amy Todd, great idea. She says to emboss that blue layer. That's awesome. Great idea. But before I emboss, I'm going to stamp that saying. Okay, fit nicely, please. Okay. I'm going to stamp that saying on here first. Otherwise, if you try to stamp on something that's embossed, it's kind of bumpy and uneven, right? So it's always iffy as to whether it will go on correctly or not. All right, so we have our layer of shaded spruce, layer of, what is this? Pool Party. Shaded spruce and Pool Party actually go nicely together, as I'm finding out here. They're kind of both kind of greenish tone. When you look at Pool Party by itself, you're kind of like, oh, that's a blue. But perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's more greenish. Okay, so we're going to stamp this saying. Let's go up there. I think I'm going to use the Memento Black as well. And that'll kind of allow us to play around with color with other aspects, I suppose. Okay, let's just kind of go up here. Is this? I think so. Just wondering if I had tilted it a little too much, but I think it's okay. Wishing you sunshine and happiness. Nice. All right. So Amy's thinking about the Subtles Embossing folder, which is this one. And it is super, super thick, so you only need one plate to go over top of it. What I did the other day, yesterday, I don't know if you saw my cards from yesterday, but I just want to make sure that's dry. I actually ran the paper through once this way in the Subtles folder and then once this way, and man, did it look like fabric. It was so neat. So I might do that again. Okay, so of course you line up your paper with this beautiful line that they have created now, and that helps us make the pattern nice and straight. So with this one, you take off all of the plates except for the bottom one, and you'll let's see this. Just put the top plate over top of the embossing folder. And as you'll see, it comes out with this neat, just dainty pattern, right? But should we do the other direction too? Should we do it on an angle? Should we try that? Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Okay, we're doing it on an angle. That would be almost neat if it was crisscross. We should have thought of that first. Oh well, we'll give it kind of a half try. Remind me to do a draw at the end for the, oh, neat. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It just, oh, it even feels like fabric. Remind me at the end to do a draw for the people. There was Kathy and there was, who else? Joanne, that tried out the template idea for yesterday. And they were beautiful cards. If you didn't get a chance to see them, you need to go look. Just stunning. Do I have black on there? Oh, okay. Moving on. Oh, you're smart, Amy. I love that idea. Okay, let's add our liquid glue because of course this is bumpy now. And we want to make sure that this sticks, and especially in these little holes here that I've created. Doesn't that layer of balmy blue just calm everything down? It does for me anyways, I'm telling myself that. All right. So there again, I'm lining everything up in this bottom corner. Let's just try something a little bit different than we normally do. Let's put on our little beehive here. And I think we'll use our liquid glue again because it is going on to this bumpy portion. Should we, oh, maybe we could have popped it up. Maybe we'll pop up those flowers. I don't know if it'll, nah, let's just leave it down a little bit. Okay, let's pop up the flowers then. I'm gonna get out my mini dimensionals for this and put them along the flowers. Yeah, one fit in here. We'll make it fit. Next challenge I'll get on with making on the same day. No worries. And every Tuesday there's going to be a challenge. So, you know, some weeks you might be like, that doesn't appeal to me at all. And some weeks you're going to be totally inspired and run with them, right? So, yesterday, last night, we had fun, Lisa and I, with doing our online class, The Ornate Garden. It was fun playing around with that bundle again. I did 2 cards from the Ornate style. Surprisingly, after even making how many of the cards during the entire week, you'd think I'd be out of ideas. Oh no, you just keep playing and playing and playing, and the ideas come to you. I wonder if we did that a little bit into the beehive. That might be kind of cute. And this side, let's do kind of similar idea, like so. And those little hearts. What do you think? Do we put them up there? Do we put them on the beehive? Needs something in here, doesn't it? We could stamp a bee and put it up there. What do you think? We could add some more of these little pieces that have come out from lots of these little pieces. What are your thoughts? I could tie a bow and we put it there. I don't think I have any more of that crushed curry ribbon. You know, that was one I thought, oh my word, how am I going to ever use that up? That is so bright. But it's the first ribbon to go. I used it all. So that doesn't generally happen with me. I tend to have lots of ribbon left over after the season. So let's see. Anything, choices? Should we just go with that kind of idea? We can put a few more down here. Yeah, let's do that. Looking at it from down like this, I think it looks cute. Okay, let's just add on those little hearts here. Bloop. There we go. Oh. The heart loves me. And you know, our class last night, we because it's a lot smaller, it's kind of nice. You get to chit chat a little more with each other, and kind of we get to know each other really well, which is kind of fun. So we were talking about our stuff, and yeah, so we can, you know, it's kind of support each other, which is so great. So yesterday's Change the World Challenge. Did anybody send out any cards to the any of those jobs that start with a D? You know, I forgot about these. I'm supposed to be using the faceted, gold faceted gems this week. Now, is that too much? Probably could have used that instead of some of these, but that's okay. So we kind of hit up with all the colors, right? We've got all of those colors there. Who knew, right? It's okay. We did it. So there we go. There's a little quick card, a quick example, trying the whole off-center thing, trying that embossing folder, which we might just, you know, you sent your card to your doctor a few days ago. That made me think that, you know what, I want to send a card to my doctor too, because she deserves a medal working with me. Oh my. Anyways, okay, next, what I'm wanting to do, yes, on this, I'm trying to remember what I had planned for which things. Okay, I'm going to show you another technique with a baby wipe. And it's kind of fun. This is particularly amazing for fall flower or fall leaves. If you get out like the Cajun craze and the rich razzleberry and old olive and crushed curry, it's just whoo. So basically, you fold up your baby wipe into quarters like we did the other day, kind of. I'm just using an old stamp case just to kind of lay that in there because I don't want it to get my table dirty and wet. So that you just, if you have something that's, you know, flat and non-porous. Now, of course, our colors again are crushed curry, balmy blue. Ooh, cool party. We're gonna use those rinkers again. You're not getting away from those guys yet. Shaded spruce. I'm not gonna add in the basic black. I think we're gonna, I don't know. Should I wait for this idea? Well, we'll get it ready. If we choose to use it on this one, we do. If we don't, no worries. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the lightest color first, and basically you're going to use your, oh, no worries, Kathy. We're going to use this baby white basically as our stamp pad. So you just put drops of all the different colors that you want onto your baby wipe. Give me some hearts if you've done this technique before, the baby wipe technique. Get a little refingered. I have my pool party now. So you're just kind of dropping it all over. Then I have balmy blue. You want to do more of the lighter colors as opposed to the dark. The darks really stand out like crazy. So just be aware of that. So with the shaded spruce, I'm only going to go in with just a few, not many. Just kind of filling in those gaps. Oh, do I do another? Oh, one more. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with Do I want more crushed curry? Do I want more? I'm gonna go more with the balmy blue, what I'm more safe with. And just fill in the empty spots. So there again, this technique is awesome for those fall leaves, but absolutely for all sorts of ideas. Okay, so I've got myself a piece of Whisper White that I'm going to use here, and I think I'm going to stamp this large bee stamp. Okay, so we'll do a few. We'll see which one we like better. So basically, like I said, you're just going to use this as an ink pad. All right, stamp it down, and you get all these fun colors. Oh, that's pretty actually. And you know, because this is all kind of melding together, you're going to get different colors based on what is touching what too, right? You've done this before, Amy? Yeah, so neat. This might turn into a card right here. Just saying. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm just going to stamp off a little bit there. So just try different areas of your new little ink pad. Isn't that neat? I think I'm going to save this for a card. This wasn't my plan, but I'm liking it. It's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? What a simple card. Right there, done. Yeah, I'm saving this. This is too pretty. Okay, we're going to do one on a scrap. That way I have to use it. All right, scrap. Oh, I like that one. Perfect. Now I'm just going to close this up, and that'll keep it a little bit moist for, you know, if we want to use that a little bit later on, or for our next card, we can use it. I think I'm going to cut this out. So I'm going to use my dies from this set to cut this dude out. Who knew this color combo could be so pretty, right? Oh, just, you know, flabbergasts me. Why stick with a plain old yellow and black? Oh my goodness, there's too many pretty colors to play with other than, you know, just being with those. All right, so let's cut this out. I love this bee. Can you see that? Like, isn't that gorgeous? Love it. You forgot that this was a technique. I know. We gotta go get wipes now, right? Hopefully there are some in the store. I never thought about that. Now with the big, you know, crisis and all. Everybody with the toilet paper business. Now, I think I'm gonna stamp this bee in balmy blue, just kind of randomly in the background. But I'm gonna stamp off first. I want this to be super, oh, maybe twice, super subtle, but just, you know, something there, but not in your face. Of course, the stamp rags would work great for this because you would have everything lined up perfectly, but I am too lazy to dig it out. Okay, let's go in the in-betweens. Beautiful. Sam's Club wipes are great too. Yeah. We have our Costco here, so, or well, a little bit of ways, but I know I bought a box years ago, and I'm still, this is my last one. Oh, I think that was darker. That's okay. Do I put them in here? Yeah, well, I think we should. 1, 2, let's just add those wings to finish off this pattern. 1, 2, it's like music. 1, 2, a stamp dance. 1, 2. Do I have to add them in here? Nah, I think we're good. We're golden. Beautiful, like I said. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to use crushed curry as the card base because I figure, you know what? I can cover it up a little bit. Now, do you remember this technique? Should we run this through? I kind of want to run it through the Big Shot with that Settles embossing folder, and I want to try it crisscross. Want to do it? We do it. Let's do it. Just have to find it. There we go. I think it'll really help make it very, very subtle looking. Okay, so we're going to angle this in here, but it all has to fit. This is not going to fit as well. Probably the other piece was just a tad smaller. That's okay. We'll make her fit. It's not going to be quite on an angle, but a little crooked. And then let's go the other way, this way. See what happens. See how it goes. A bit more, there we go. You can't notice the crisscrosses as much, but just because it's so, it's not really on a huge angle. Anyways, we tried it. Okay, let's glue that on. Of course, I'm using my liquid glue to get all those little bumps covered. Make sure it sticks. You can also use tear and tape too, that works as well. Cover up some of this crushed curry. I'm not a yellow fan. I don't know. Yellow makes me want to run and leave. But it's okay. We're all good. Remember this technique? I thought, you know what? Let's get our stitched nested label die, and we cut just a little part of it. This is the pool party. And I'm going to put one layer there and one layer there. Easy peasy card. Easy, easy. Okay, so we're gonna put them like so. Use my liquid glue again. I just love the stitching on these dies now. It just finishes it so well. When they first came out with those stitched shapes, oh my goodness. I think I used it pretty much on every card. I love them. I love the stitching. I think that's farther down than I would have preferred, but that's okay. All right, so now we have to throw in our shaded spruce somehow. So I've got this little piece that I die cut from one of the layers from before. I also have a little rectangle piece that we could use if we want for our saying. Might be kind of dark. And there is our little bee. So it almost needs this to kind of fill up that, kind of add a little more something. I think we will definitely add that on there. I'm going to, let's see, put a big blob, well, we'll just go. Just add some glue to the center kind of part, because I'm going to put that bee over top of it. And if the edges are up a little bit, I'm not that worried. You can always roll up a glue dot. You're not a yellow or an orange fan either. Yeah, they stress me out. But, you know, there's ways to hide it in there for the yellow fans, right? Okay, let's pop this bee up because, you know, that is a cool bee. That in the center. And you know what? Maybe we could even stamp our saying right in there. But yeah, let's put our saying here. I'm going to do a thank you. I'm in need of thank yous. So, let's go with shaded spruce. That'll tie everything in, I think. I don't want to go in with black because I think black's just too on this one. Although, we were supposed to use black, weren't we? What do you think? Gotta follow the rules. Do we do it? Yeah, let's do it in black then. Let's do it black. You know, you could always stamp it off once. Is that cheating? Yeah, let's stamp off. Ooh, it's not even. Stamp off once. Let's throw in our thank you. It's a little more subtle. And let's add our gold faceted gems on this. I think it'll look pretty. So let's do a larger one on this side and a smaller one over here. And I think we need one up there, don't we? Of course. And there we go. We used all our colors. No? Gina says no, that's cheating. Is that cheating? So there we go. Isn't that a cute design? Random, bizarre color combo. But look at it. It's neat. I love it. That bee. Oh, whoever gets this card, I hope they appreciate the bee. Okay, so there's our next card. Following along, what time are we at? Oh, following along with this guy, I decided to do the basic black card base, tiny layer of the garden green. As you can see, I didn't get anything popped out. This was the last card I was rushing to get kind of complete before popping on, so I didn't get time. My thoughts were to either stamp that bee randomly all over here. We could do we can do the beehive, all different colors. We could do the flowers, all different colors. I think or what about the saying? Let's do the saying all different colors. Meant that wasn't cheating by using the black. Okay, okay, good. Alright, so I'm gonna put these other two pieces aside so I don't get them mixed up here. Let's go in with this again. And I love that bee, right? Did you like that bee? Let's keep playing with these colors and just, let's go all, you know, why don't we just use this? We could use this to However, it might be a little too large for my, yeah, it's going to cut a bee off. Okay, we'll do it again. It was so much fun. Okay. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm sorry. Who knew this color combo would be so soft and so fancy? Oh, love it. Donna, we love your state colors on your flag, or at least I do. That's awesome. All right, I think we'll stop with our 4, but I think let's cover the whole thing. Let's just go with it. Stick that wing kind of inside that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I need one down there, I think, to finish it. I really stamped a whole lot. Let's go in here. You love this combo too? I know, right? Isn't that awesome? I love when that happens. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Okay. So far, so neat. Now, I do have a little honeycomb in the pool party. We can do, nope, we already pool party. We can add in a little saying with blue. We could add, do I have a balmy blue ribbon? I don't think so. Okay, let's go. You can always, can we make it? Balmy blue. Yes, because we have a balmy blue Stampin' Blend. Okay. I'm using Pool Party. Okay. Let's glue this down. Yeah. Let's go this way first. I think maybe we'll wrap this with some white twine. This way. Just a tiny little layer of that shaded spruce. It also is not my favorite. It's a bright color, right? So you know me. Brights are tough. But you need to use them because it gets you out of your comfort zone. What was I thinking here? White twine, that's what I was thinking. I'm just gonna wrap it around and around. Maybe I'm going to do a little tag or a little cut out of this. I don't know, about way long. That's maybe a little narrower. I don't know, somewhere there-ish. My technical terms, right? Okay, I think let's put one of these Lisa Harden ends on this one. Okay, let's glue that down. Kind of bottom third-ish. Now I'm going to wrap my white over top of it, and that'll calm down that yellow a little. Brights make colors pop. Yeah, yeah, they do. I'm more of a, sit in a spa kind of type. I like the calm. But this, even though it's got hits of yellow in it, I'm loving it. Right? Like, it's not crazy. It's not crazy like I thought it would be. So, this challenge may have been a good thing. I'm going to tie a little, oh, for Pete's sake. Let's tie a little bow, but, everybody's watching, so. Tie it tight. Oh, it's not tight on that thing. Over. Get rid of some of this string. I can see better. Okay, let's just take it right to the side there. And I'm just going to put a sticky note right here right now just to help hold it for the moment until I kind of finish what I was going to do. All right, so now I want a balmy blue layer too that I think I would like to put a saying on. Hello. Hello, or a thank you. I do want to add, where's my little thing out here too? Can't forget about this. Let's put it underneath. That way, if we get some glue hanging out, it doesn't matter, right? Because it's going to be covered over with that balmy blue layer. Sit. Sit, sit, sit. Okay, balmy blue little saying here. There again, I think I'm going to do celebrate every moment. Yeah. Celebrate the bees. And let's go in with balmy blue on balmy blue. Or we could do, let's do black. That'll tie in the black from the card base. Celebrate every moment. Crooked, as I usually do. Let's try one over here. Still crooked. But I do like it. It's a little cleaner, so that'll work. Okay. We can always, chop this to make it perfect, but let's just go in here, celebrate every moment. Over top of my big glue blob. Let's add my dimensionals. So, isn't this pretty? And bud hair. Let's take that out of there. Celebrate every moment. It's going to cover up my glue. It's also going to help keep that little piece down there. This is just a little hello, just a little random doodad. And of course, let's add our, I do have, too much. There. There. I know you're supposed to use odd numbers, but I think I like that. I think the bow is an extra third. That's what I'm telling myself. Anyways, I love this card. Wowzers. Whew. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to just pay extra attention to put some glue kind of on this ribbon to help hold it. Voila! Pretty, pretty, pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Favorite so far. Absolutely stunning. Love it. Okay, next one. We are going over now to the next color combo, which is the Real Red, Real Red, Seaside Spray, Whisper White, and Pacific Point. That's what we're doing. So I've got myself a Seaside Spray card base. I've got a layer of Whisper White, which I may just be, popping something out of there. And this is the layer I'm going to work on. Now, what I decided to do, whoopsie, for this card was to add in some excitement on the background by just adding some color. Let's tie all our colors in. Okay, so we have ourselves some Real Red. Sorry. Seaside Spray, which is Seaside Spray. Great. My desk is a disaster. Put it somewhere else. I need Seaside Spray because I'm using it on my next card. That's where it is. Real Red, Seaside Spray, and Pacific Point. The Seaside Spray sure calms it down, doesn't it? Just kind of, because those two together are like, whoa. And then if you add this hit in the mix, it just like, mellows it out, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start off with Seaside Spray because that's kind of the lightest color, and I don't think it's going to smear as bad, I suppose. So I'm just going to lay this little die cut out, and I actually, this was an old one that I did this technique with before. So you can keep these as kind of like a little templates or so, and just go over top, just dab over top with some color. And of course some bits can be darker than others. Of course it's just going to be kind of like a little masking technique, right? And there we go. So we got some fun color down here. Let's add another one down here. Like so. Okay, let's add in a Pacific Point piece. Give that a rub just to make sure it's got all that ink off. And of course some can be going straight, some can be diagonal, some can be, they don't have to all be going in the same direction. Let's see how this Pacific Point kind of hits up with that Seaside Spray. I was debating using this honeycomb shape or the actual bee shape, right? Because if you cut out the bee shape from dyes. You could do this same technique with the beet. Let's go in down here too. I don't want too much red, so the more blue I can get on here, I think the better for me. Okay. Just a little bit. Like so. Okay, real red time. Oops. Now let me just calm my nerves by going over here first. Maybe it'll be more kind of Mary Merlot-ish as opposed to red. Okay, let me just see where I want to kind of get this. I suppose once we get the blues and the reds together, what does that make? Purple. Maybe we'll get some fun new colors happening here. You know what this makes me think of? Trust Jen to think of these things. You know the tread your shoe makes, whoop, what happened here? In the mud, it's kind of like a running shoe tread almost. Okay, let's go. Try to hold this here. Okay, there we go. Wow, that's kind of neat, hey? Now this, I have got stuff all over my hands, so I'm gonna get myself my baby wipe here. And clean my fingers off. The red will be fine. You guys are so so easygoing. I love it. Okay. Now, to kind of, let's have a look at this again. Oh, goodness. Okay, I got yellow on that side and a blob on that side. Will this cover it? Fabulous. Love that. Okay, so that is kind of how that works. I think I'm going to go in. Let's use our little, I think the angular kind of idea would look kind of fun on this. As for the same, what time are we at? Oh, an hour already. I just couldn't stop there again. But I have that piece and I want to kind of show how that works, and it just goes on and on. Okay, here's my white layer. Let's add this to here before I get more gunk on it. Oh, I might be changing my paper here. Let me get rid of these daubers because I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to turn this paper over so that I don't get any more color where I do not want it. Oh, my finger's still dirty. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. There's this. Can we hit up our little stitch nested label die? And I was thinking about a bee kind of in the center here. What do you think? Now, should we do that in, we kind of have to stick with our color combo, right? So let's, I think Pacific Point's definitely the darkest. Oh, I did this last night and it was kind of fun. Look at, I'm getting stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to try this here. I'm going to stamp the fly. I keep calling it a fly. It's a bee. It's a bee. I promise. It's a bee. It's called honeybee. I'm going to stamp the honeybee. We haven't used the little honeybee yet. Maybe we should include him. All right, so I'm going to stamp that one in Seaside Spray. But I think stamp off once. Let's see, what is it going to look like? Yeah, I do want him light, and I do want it in the kind of background. Okay, honeybee, stamped off once in the center. Like so. Now I'm going to stamp this thing over top, but in full strength. We've got Celebrate Every Moment. What was the other one? Hello, thank you. Thinking of You, Sweet Friend. Where is that one? Oh, right here. Let's do that. Thinking of You, Sweet Friend. And let's do that in the Pacific Point, full strength, right over top of that bee. And see what it looks like. If it's not great, there's the other side of the paper. All right, very cool. Now, before I glue this layer down, there is this red twine. I want to add red in somehow. The red twine from the Country Club set with the golfing. Let's just add this in here some way. Let's just add 2 strips along here. I'll just make two lines with it. Thanks everyone who's sharing these videos. That is very, very helpful for my little business. It's been awesome. You are great. And all the commenters, love your ideas. I love going back in the end and seeing what you were thinking and what ideas you had. It gives me new ideas, right? I need lava soap. I usually use my lemon essential oils and it takes it right off. That works too. I think I'm going to want to pop this layer up because that twine is a little bit thick, and so I don't want a big whoop bump there. So let's get out our dimensionals. I think that's good. Oh, come back, little stringy. I'm gonna have to make sure that one looks good before I glue it down. I suppose I could have put a dimensional right on top of it, and that would have helped hold it where exactly I want it. Ooh, that's not correct. Let's go back here. A little fixie. No, I don't want you on my card. Sorry. All right, here we go. For all my American friends, can you see this in red, white, and blue? Okay, now I'm going to put this on here like so. Let's pop that one up as well. I'm going to try not to put it where the twine is. Let's see how well I do with that. But so I'm just going to put it kind of on the outsides as opposed to one in the middle, so that it doesn't kind of rock on me. Thinking of you, sweet friend. Now let me get my gold faceted gems. Let's just stay with one. It's already busy, so I don't want to create more crazy. But it helps bring, you know, because this is so wild and woolly, it kind of helps draw the eye, right? It kind of points your eye to the middle. So there we go. None of your friends are crafty at all. Oh, you never know. You never know who gets into this. You know, some people they don't know really what it's like or what it's, I don't know. Okay. And it's a great kind of calm down outlet, right? All right, so I really want to use the baby white technique for this color combo as well. You never know what we're going to come up with. What time are we at? 106? Okay, speaking of this, the other ones are super simple. They're already cut out. Okay, so I'm going to get out real red. Real red reinker, seaside spray, and Pacific Point. I'm going to put lots of seaside spray since it is one of my favorites. And Pacific Point. And the real red. The key is to not have any white gaps, because if you do, you're going to have blanks in your paper, if that makes, or in your stamp, if that makes sense. So just make sure everything is covered. All right, so do you want to try the beehive? Where is my Simply Chamois? I need to clean some of these things because I see they're dirty. All right, do we dare? Do we dare? Let's try it. If it doesn't look well, we don't have to use it. Or we could use a bunch of flowers. I was going to do, actually, now that I remember, the seaside spray flowers on this one. That's okay. Randomly all over. Let's do a beehive and then we'll put flowers all around it. Here we go. Interesting. Okay. I'll put this a little higher. Not loving it. Are you? What do you think? I think it's a little, well, I guess if you cover it over a little, whoops. Yeah, that's not in the right spot anyway. Yes or no to the beehive? What do you think? Amy wants to try the small bee. It's funky. It is. Psychedelic. Okay. Well, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to cut it out with the die. No. That's no. That would be my first choice. No. But we got some funky people here, I think. So let's do it. We'll do it. We'll figure out a way to make it work. Okay. So I wanted a layer of the Pacific Point. Let me move this out. Pacific Point. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this down just a tad. Let's go to 3.5 by 4 3/4. Bees gone crazy decorating. Right? I forget that we're using bees. Like, I don't even pay attention to that. I just like, oh, we're using a stem. Okay, let's go like this. You know, just saying. We can make, well, no. Let's go like this. We need our seaside spray. What would it look like with the seaside spray layer as opposed to the white? Let's try that at, let's do one less, as long as it covers that. Let's do, yeah, one less. Whoops, wrong. So 3 1/4 by 4.5. And then let's do it a bit smaller. Like this. Our little stitched rectangle, which I stole from another project. This is calming it down a little, isn't it? I think. You can always put that guy up there. Or what are you thinking? Let's do it. Let's put it together. I'm going to use my, do I dare, polka dotted ribbon. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna do it. That'll help calm down that red just a tad. Let's just put some snail on either side of that red piece. I should move it down a little because I want to put my saying over top, I think. Stay. Okay. 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 Let's put this layer down on my Whisper White. And then I had Whisper White. Oops. Seaside Spray. Oh, I could have popped something out of there. I was thinking of, oh, let's go in with Seaside Spray. Oh, thank yous. Actually, I'll put this down first, just so I can kind of gauge where I want to put my little thank yous. A little hot. Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll go like that. Maybe one over here. Oh, Wendy. Let's pop this up. Hey, Gertie. Should be able to lift it yet. You can't get down there or anything. I'm just going to add a little snail to the center-ish. Tuck that under like so. And I want to put this little bee up here. Okay, and then I'm going to go with a Whisper White scrap and stamp myself that little thank you again. I'm going to use the Seaside Spray again. I haven't done hello yet. Oh, but I already stamped it. Never mind. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello. This with scissors. Just go for it. Good save, good save. I was going to put this on top of here somewhere. Yeah, let's do that right there. Let's pop that layer up. What are you thinking? Your cats are trying to find where the barking's coming from. That's cute. Oh, yes. Indy. I don't know what she would do if she saw a cat. She hasn't really come in contact with a whole lot of cats. Cats haven't been brave enough around her, basically, because she's so loud and in your face. Golded gems. Gilded gold, whatever. Let's add one right here. I think that's all. Put one down here. It's too symmetrical there. Okay, and I think let's go with one here just to balance it out. What do you think? Crazy. Wowzers. Doesn't look half bad. You think? I think I'm glad that I used a Seaside Spray as a layer as opposed to the white. I think that kind of helped it calm. Interesting, right? Turn the flowers, yes, upside down and do a hut. Okay, I actually have 2 cards left, but I'm going to just do the one, and that is going to be the one. That's the one that I was thinking of doing that exact idea. So this next card, I pre-did the stamping and cutting out, and that's exactly what I did. I stamped the flowers in one of those, baby wipe kind of ideas. All right, cut them out, and this is how I was going to do this. So the hive, instead of stamping it and gluing it on, I've just decided just to cut it out of that. So this combo is Night of Navy, Whisper White, Real Red, Daffodil Delight, and Terracotta Tile. And of course these will be on my blog in case you forget, or you want to remember, or want to give these a try. All right, so this layer, card base is Daffodil Delight, Real Red layer, going from top to bottom on this card. I like this this layout idea. Okay, then I've got my terracotta tile. Which will go right over top. Okay, and then, oopsie. Good thing for the mono glue, I can kind of readjust. And then I have my Whisper White layer. And if those don't fit quite evenly, I can always cut them off and make them even. Okay, here we go with our little flowers and our pot. So I'm going to pop the pot up, and that way we can kind of shove some of those little flowers underneath. Let's go a little lower down. Okay, let's just kind of think about this. Where we want these little psychedelic flowers. These come out. They have to be tucked under. Okay, let's just start. Let's just go. Okay, glue. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, lady. That one there. And I did, like the white flower on the white cardstock. It'll make the flower pop as opposed to the halo around it kind of idea. Hopefully that makes sense. This one we can put a little lower. Ooh, I'm flying out of there. Too much pressure. That one. Let's go one right out. Whoopsie. I always go, I'll go, my fingers are sticky. I'll put a dimensional underneath that part later on. Okay, my hands need a big wash. Glue, glue. Unlike one of our, I used to teach grade 1 and 2, and so glue was like, yikes. whenever we had to do glue activities. It was not fun. And we had it all over their hands. One time they tried to put glue on the seat, a chair seat, so that the EA wouldn't be able to, they'd be stuck to the seat. Okay, so here's this. Should we do? Oh, that won't fit around the flowers. Okay, that's right. I think hello. We haven't done hello. Should I do a little hello in here? I can do a hello. Maybe just up here somewhere. Let's do it in Night of Need. I feel like it needs something else. We do have those gold faceted gems. They kind of add a little something, don't they? Hello. Gems. Gems. Here they are. Sorry. Whack in the... Still need something, I'm not sure. I'll play around and see what I can come up with. Might need a bee. Oh, and I haven't even glued that down, so I will use a glue dot for that. I can glue that down, but see how it makes a little flower pot? Isn't that great? So there we go. We used all of those colors. It even made, you know, with the blue and the yellow right next to each other. We got even hits of green in there, which is fun as well. So there we go. Think of all those cards. The next one I'm going to do was also with the, I'll do this one after here, but, ooh, this might work over here. No. Anyways, I did the stamp the bee, and I also just laid a piece of Whisper White paper over top of the whole, like our made ink pad, and it made kind of a whole sheet of all sorts of different colors, which I cut this little piece out of. So I'm going to make a card using those, and I will put that on my blog as well. All right, so go, go, go. If you enjoyed this stamp set and see how versatile you can, you know, how you can do this, right? Tiny bee on the vase. Yes, we could do that. We could definitely do that. Yeah, I'll play around. We'll see what we come up with. But you have to come back and see on my blog later on today what I finally come up with. And of course I have to do the card inserts and the envelopes yet. So I will have a busy afternoon today. That's for sure, but lots of fun always. So if these interest you, of course, this week is the wild card, or the feature of the week is this honeybee bundle, which is fabulous. And so if you purchase this bundle, or if you buy $60 worth of whatever you want, I'm going to send you a package of those gold faceted gems, which they're kind of versatile. They go with everything. Just like last week's gold bits, they kind of go with everything, don't they? So I'll be sending you that as a gift for free, just from me. You can order this up online at jenhouston.stampinup.net, and that is the host code for when you place an order that is under $200. Please use that, and that helps me be able to give away these free bonuses like these gold faceted gems. And if you are not online, or you prefer, you can always email me your order, you can message me your order, that works too. But this feature of the week only lasts till Sunday, so make sure you grab it before Sunday. And we're so excited that it is back in stock now, so yay. It's our second kick at the cat here. Cat? Hopefully it's not a cat. I say these sayings and I really don't know what I'm saying. You know, like you think about it and I'm like, is that the real way to say that? Anyways, you know what I mean. All right, tomorrow is Thankfully Thinking of You Thursday, which we will be playing around with some more ideas with this bundle. So be thinking of people in your life whose names start with a D, the letter D. And so I know we have some people on here that's names start with a D. So I'll be going back and checking out all the comments, seeing who shared. You never know who might get one of these cards that were made today, or because I made a ton, or that I make tomorrow. We need to do some draws. So can you like kick the can? That is a game. All right. All right, everybody. See you tomorrow at 10. Bye.